Hi again. Last week I added 12 stocks to my portfolio, and I will share these stocks with you. First stock is Hertz. As you can see here, we are approaching the demand zone, and the thing that I like to see is volume spikes at the bottom, like this one here. I will remove this. I will make it more obvious with this indicator here, because when you see like a red bar, it will indicate like a very high volume, and it was here also near the bottom, and we are starting to see something like a bullish flag, which is a good setup, or one of my favorite setups. It will be more obvious here. It is a very good setup only on high time frames because if you see this on lower time frames, it's normally it's a trap, and it will go like this. But on higher time frames, it works most of the time. Especially we are looking at weekly time frame, which is a very high time frame, and also I think it will be obvious maybe on even on monthly. Yeah, even monthly it's still valid. And the thing that you should look at is the high and the lows of the candle that made a new high. This one here made a new high, so this is the low. So you should be careful if this low was taken, and the month we have a monthly candle that closes below this, and it may like invalidate our trade. But you can also expect something like a wick to go here and maybe touch this order blocks and just liquidate this inducement and then go up. My targets will be first one here, and actually I may exit all my position here because it will be a very good target. You can also wait for the highs here, or also here, but I don't like to be greedy, so I may exit all my position at like 17 or 16 or so. Next one is I'll try to make it like a very faster because we have 12 stocks to cover. So this is the second one, IEP. I will only say the simple Nasdaq simple. This one is a little bit risky, but we are approaching the very ultimate demand zone. Of course, we can still go lower. It doesn't mean have to. If we are approaching demand, it doesn't mean that we are going up. But as you can see here, we have like a wick here into the demand, and then we starting to see things that I'm telling you, that this is the high of the last candle, and it would be better to wait for a monthly candle to close above. But till now we had like one wick, two wick, three wick. This is the fourth wick. So I think if we are like touching this resistance many times, I think we're going to break it. And on the volume, we don't have any big spikes. Normally I look at weekly chart because here are the spikes are more visible. You have a little here, it's a little bit high, but it's not very high. So better to wait for a monthly close above 915. Third one is new. Now we reached the I think I discussed this before. I was marking the gap here, but actually it went lower than the gap, and it went to the order block, and we're starting to see first one here. This monthly candle broke multiple highs, indicating that we are going up, and then it went back again, and then I think normally, because it's normally give us like something like double bottom or so. And let me see the RSI. Sorry, not here. Because yeah, I was expecting that. Normally you will see this one here, and here the indicator will be making like higher highs, while this is making lower lows, which is a very good signal. Um, it's only a signal. It doesn't mean that it will go up, but I have already opened the position here, to be honest. You can target any of these resistances here, maybe here, maybe here, maybe even go and make a new high if you're optimistic. Fourth one. No, sometimes if I want to see things better, I will invert the scale, because now you see it like very obvious that a price will go and liquidate this here. Not obvious, not very obvious, and not very sure, but I think there's a high probability that we may break this one here. And we actually started to see the break of the previous high. And this is the 3 minutes, 3 months chart, so it's a very high time frame. And we already broke the low, and we have a candle close. So perfect entry will be now, or to be honest, maybe wait for this year, something between 7 5. I have already entered the position. Actually, I'm looking for a perfect entry again. Now, I mean, for you, because as I said, I have already entered, and I think maybe it's like going to liquidate, or like a wick, do like a wick above maybe previous one here. I would say here, which is actually the 61, I guess. Yeah, 61 Fibonacci. And I'm not sure I will be able to hold it till here, but I think this one has a very good risk to reward ratio. Fourth one, sorry, the fifth one. As you can see, I've already marked them because I've already entered the position. I think we're going to liquidate these double tops. These are tops because I've inverted the scale, sorry, here. So and we're starting to see like momentum build up. To be sure, you can exit anywhere in this wick if you're not sure that we are going to liquidate these highs. So this will be a very good target, which is taking it from 60 to like 120. It's very good risk to reward, which is 100%. I think I will do another video to cover the next 6, because now we have covered 6 stocks. This is the 6th one. I'll do another video later this week to cover the other 6 stocks. The last one is Nomad here. As you can see here, we are approaching demand area, and this is also one thing that I like to see when approaching demand, something like having a bearish flag, because normally after liquidating the bearish flag, you will see something like going to the opposite side, because now all sellers here, the market is all full of sellers. So after that, normally price reverses. And as you can also see here, look at this volume here. To make it more obvious, look at this candle, look at this volume. It is the highest candle. And to be more sure, it's better to wait, as I said, for the price or the candle to close above this. And you can also look at weekly chart if you can see it. Weekly chart, actually, you are starting to see it. A candle that almost broke, or actually it broke and closed above. So I think this is it. This is a good entry. To be more sure, maybe you will wait for monthly charts. Of course, it will give you more confirmation, but at the same time, it will give you late entry. Not very late actually, because now the price is 12. Maybe if you waited, you will get it like around 40, 14, 13. So here, 13.5 or 14. So it's your decision. I've already entered the position, as I said, a little bit risky, but I always open positions with only 1% of my capital. So if you lose 1%, it won't be the end of the world. And targets, the highest target will be this one here. And of course, you can take profits all the way going up if it goes up. That's it for today. Next video, I will discuss the next 6 stocks.